It's not uncommon to find 16-year-old Tyshawn Douglas throwing a football with his younger brothers. But his days of playing for his high school football team are over.
First found it at a sports physical. And when she said I had it, I didn't know what it was. I didn't really think it was a big deal, neither, until I seen the first x-ray.
That x-ray showed extreme scoliosis, a shock for both Tyshawn and his mother.
And they told him the part of the physical is to bend down and touch your toes. And she told me, the nurse said that she could see his scoliosis. And she said it like she thought that I knew about it, and I didn't know anything about it. That was the first time I had ever heard of scoliosis.
For the Douglas family of Hopkinsville, Kentucky, that diagnosis meant a trip to Louisville to meet with orthopedic specialist John Dymar.
So we like to have the kids screened usually between the ages of 9 and 12, because that's when we can pick the curves up early enough that most of the time we can put them in a brace and treat them just fine.
But Tyshawn's scoliosis wasn't discovered until he was 16, and surgery was the only option. Scoliosis has been studied for 100 years. Surgery has been used for decades to correct severe scoliosis.
At the Leatherman Spine Center, we've been doing scoliosis for almost 45, 50 years now, and we have both the heritage and the experience of doing it that we've somewhat been taught, and of course the newer techniques that have come out over the last decade to do very good and safe correction of these deformities.
Tyshawn's surgery went well. His mom took pictures of his recovery and therapy. She put together a scrapbook with lots of photographs and get well cards. But the best pictures are these, his x-rays, before surgery and after surgery. The difference is remarkable.
So we were able to safely align him and get him through the surgery, and I just recently saw him. He's doing great.
I know that surgery sometimes sounds like harsh and you don't want to go through it, you don't want to put your child through it. But in the end, my son had a great result.
And it's obvious Tyshawn feels good too. He can't play contact sports because of rods and screws in his back, but his future is bright.
I feel better. I can do a lot of more things that because before I couldn't really bend over for a long time, and this I feel I can do anything.
For Get Healthy, I'm Jackie Hayes.